and audio is live. We're going to cameras in 5, 4, 3. Good evening, Internet, and happy weekend. Happy Saturday. We have about a week until Halloween. I almost said Christmas because I'm wearing my Christmas shirt, but we have about a week until Halloween. I meant to ask you before we started, were we going to do Halloween costumes on the stream on Saturday?
I don't know. I might not be doing anything this year.
Just put your Jedi robe on and call it good.
Yeah. I did that last year, so
okay.
I don't know. You know what? I still have though. I still have my Black Mesa scientist thing from millions of years ago.
Perfect, because I've got a blue lab coat and I've got some white vinyl. I was gonna put an Aperture Science logo on it, so it'll be perfect.
There you go.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay, so
we'll cheers to that.
Yeah, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today we are drinking Tito's vodka, of course, with what is it? It's like cran grape cocktail mix from Winco. It's like $1 for a big ass bottle of it.
Cran apple is better though. I'm just gonna say.
But
I don't know about mixing that with vodka.
Yeah, I don't know if that tastes. I don't know. I mean, I'll try it. I haven't tried it, so
I might want to try that cran grape sometime.
I like the cran grape. It's got a specific sweetness to it.
Okay.
That I really like.
But as for me, as a connoisseur of fine beers, I've got me the finest Bud Light Vintage 2021. Made from the third tier hops.
Yeah. The pissiest of water.
Yeah, there's a video game where they have a German beer and it's called Pisswasser, and it's literally pee water in German.
Right. That's
okay.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna do a thing.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
Let's wind up for it.
Yeah, wind it up.
I love that intro.
You really outdid yourself, Ike.
Well,
you really did.
I am still working on the Christmas one. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it, and I haven't quite gotten it there yet. I might replace the one where we're saluting with our Christmas one where you're in the sweater and everything.
Oh yeah. I still have that sweater. Yeah. I need to get new ones, man.
Maybe we can stage one before I finish it. We can both just have our current year sweaters.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that'll be fun. I love Christmas.
Yeah, let's do
it. Okay, so we're gonna start with something interesting. So, if people, before I bring this up, if people aren't familiar with the meme that's going around, "Let's go Brandon," you're missing out. And so what it is there was a NASCAR race, and the guy that won the race, his name was Brandon. And so the ESPN reporter was listening to was interviewing the guy after the race, and the crowd was saying F Joe Biden, but they weren't saying F, they were saying the real word. And so fuck Joe Biden, and the guy's like, Brandon, they're saying let's go Brandon, and then it became a meme on the internet. Let's go Brandon.
No, they're not. Yeah.
let's go Brandon is a meme on the internet now, and essentially it means fuck Joe Biden. There's a shirt on I can't remember, it's Luke Randowski's t-shirt site from We Are Change. I think it's thebestpoliticalshirts.com. He has a shirt on there that says, let's go Brandon, but then the shadow of it says, fuck Joe Biden.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I really want one. Oh. If anybody out there is looking for a Christmas present for me.
Yep. There you go.
But
there you go. Oh, that makes me okay. That Sorry, that just gave me an
Yeah.
idea because my mom's been asking me for Christmas presents. I'm like, I just thought of like, get me a bunch of shirts that are like, you know, leftist tears, or like, gaze at my privilege and despair, like all
No,
that
just
kind of
get sure
stuff.
this is white privilege.
Yeah.
I have a vinyl cutter. We can just get some iron on vinyl. I can make you some.
Yeah.
But
That's
then that
that's cool.
gets rid of the idea that your mom will buy them for you. Or your
Right.
family members will
And
buy them
she
for
would,
you.
oh my God. And she would love to get me those kind of shirts. She would have a blast shopping, like, yeah, these fucking leftists and
Another
stuff like that,
another one that a different website has. It's from Fleckus Talks.
Uh-huh.
It's got the what is it, Trader Joe's logo, but it says Trader Joe's, and it has Joe Biden's face in it.
Oh, oh, damn, that's nice.
And then
That's, oh, fuck.
another one from Luke Randowski's website that I really liked. It was a quote that he had on Tim Pool's podcast. You can't comply yourself out of tyranny.
Ooh,
That's
interesting.
that's a good statement though.
Yeah.
like just comply. The mandates will go away. No, they're not fucking going
No,
away.
no, no, they're not. They're not. I was actually watching a live stream. I think it was yesterday, and it was this one guy. He's here in the States, but the other guy was Australian,
Mhm.
and the American guy was like, when are Australians gonna like finally stand up and like do something? And the guy's like, like maybe when it gets to this certain point and blah blah blah. And it just made me think of like, well, see, your whole argument about like just complying and just going along with it got you where you are, because Australia is locked down, dude. Like, Australia is not free anymore. It is like a totalitarian
Yeah, yeah,
state
yeah.
nowadays. Like, it really really is. And this guy, even now, he's still just like, it'll get better. Like, man. It's this is the problem with these other countries about like trusting in the government and letting
hmm
the government take care of everything, because this is what happens. They got the guns taken away and now people can't defend themselves. They can't stand up against the government. And too many people are too comfortable with their lives and aren't willing to sacrifice what they have to sacrifice and able to be free.
That's the
So,
problem with the
and
socialist.
it is.
That's the problem with
And
the socialist
it's
state. People are too dependent on government. So the government's giving you free shit, and so it's kind of like you when you're in a relationship. Like first off, in a relationship, you're trying to build trust, and so
Mhm.
you start giving your partner things, your new partner things, and taking them out, saying nice things to them, and then eventually you start saying, nope, you got to get in the kitchen and do that, and then you're not getting these things anymore. It just slowly turns into that.
Yeah.
But did you hear about the controversy from Candace Owens? I was trying to find the tweet, but I couldn't find it.
No.
It might have been.
Oh, what is it?
It,
Free Australia or
no, no,
something?
no. So Candace Owens made a joke on Twitter, and you know how Twitter is, and with jokes.
I had to uninstall that app, dude.
Oh. But
I mean, we have our Twitter. I couldn't go on there anymore just because people are so fucking stupid.
yes, exactly. But Candace Owens said something to the effect of, "When is America going to invade Australia and give them their freedom back?"
I was thinking of that today. I was actually thinking of that today. Like, if I was president, I would be like, we're cutting all ties with Australia. There's no trade. No one can. There's a travel ban from Australia. Like no trade. You can't send anything there
hmm
from America. Like, I would literally be to the government like, until you release your people, you are considered to be committing crimes against
Yep.
humanity, and you are cut off from us. And the other thing is too is that China does not like Australia either. And so you have the two superpowers going, fuck you. You don't get anything from either of us until you act right.
No,
They would be like, "Oh, okay, sorry."
I saw a picture of a bunch of Australian police officers holding this really big fat guy. Not necessarily fat, but like, overweight at least.
Yeah,
He was
bigger guy.
fat. He's big. He was bigger than me. But
Yeah.
they were forcing a face mask onto him, and I'm like, wow, they forced compliance the fuck out of that guy.
Yep. Yeah, they sure did. They sure did.
I was watching You Are Here with Sydney Watson. She has some great videos, but she's on a new podcast with Elijah Schaefer, and she was talking about how there's literally lines between provinces or states or whatever they're called in Australia where you can't cross that line, and it's literally they have like a line drawn in the street. Like you're walking down the sidewalk, there's gonna be a fucking peace officer there complying the fuck out of you.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And like some states are just like way worse than others, and like I don't get it. And like, what are they doing to the Aboriginal people, the Native people? Are they locking them down too? You know, like that would be considered way racist and way terrible if you made them do stuff. You know, I don't know. That's a whole nother can of worms.
But you can't be racist to white people.
Exactly. No, just poor Australia. And I felt bad for this guy, but I didn't at the same time because he is not willing to put his life on the line for the freedom of his country and the freedom of his people. And that's sad. And I mean, there's a lot of people here that are the same way. Most people here are the same way. They want their Twitter, they want their YouTube, they want their Facebook, and their lattes and shit like that. I'll do whatever you want. Just like, give me my stuff.
Do you want to?
I'll put on the mask.
Do you want to hear something really interesting? I have this from a credible source. I can't say who it is, but I have this from a credible source that there's an old folks home in Washington County in Beaverton that was asked by the county health officials to fake a COVID positive test for one of the residents at the old folks home.
What?
Yeah, like I asked if I could talk about this a little bit more in detail, but I can't. But I have access to, and I'm going to talk to the owner of that old folks home, and I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more information and possibly get some access to some emails and blow this. And we can blow this on the podcast sometime in the future.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
I'll give you a little bit.
That is fucked up.
I will give you more information when we're off air, but I just remembered that.
Wow. Dude, that's huge.
I wasn't even trying to get this information. I was just talking to somebody and we started getting into a COVID conversation and they're like, "You want to hear something fucked up?" And I'm like, "Whoa, yeah." Oh. And then they told me that. I'm like, "Can I talk about this?" And they're like, "You can say credible source."
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll talk about. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's big. If they're doing it here in Washington County, think about what
they're doing it everywhere. Then.
Yeah, think about what the rest of the fucking government's fucking doing.
Yeah, they're doing it everywhere.
All right.
I mean, there's already been proof of like, oh, this guy was in a motorcycle accident, but they considered it a COVID death.
Well,
he had cancer, but they considered
exactly.
it a COVID
That's
death.
Exactly what I was thinking the entire time. I get to debut our brand new sound button because this is pertinent.
Come on, freedom.
Yeah. What did he say?
Let me turn it up a bit.
Yeah.
Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay,
I couldn't really hear it.
So I'm gonna pull this over here. I can turn it. Yeah, the old turn up there. Okay, there it is.
Come on, freedom.
He says, "Come on, freedom."
Freedom.
No, I think
that's some good shit.
That clip in context. It's from the town hall they had recently. The one where he's sitting there like Cornholio or whatever with his fists clenched. But
God.
like he was talking about how COVID, how it's my right to pass COVID, to not get vaccinated, pass COVID onto you and kill you. And he's like, come on, freedom. But speaking of Joe Biden, I wanted to play the clip real quick.
Yeah.
Because we got sidetracked a little bit there.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay, so this is
our podcast.
right. This is Representative Bill Posey, a congressperson, and he said this on the floor in like live on television on C-SPAN.
Instead of the bogus Build Back Better plan and reconciliation plan, you know what they want? They want you to help put America back where you found it and leave it the hell alone. Let's go, Brandon. I yield back.
It's a little cringy, but it's hilarious.
What he's really saying is fuck Joe Biden.
Yep.
That's what he's really saying.
Yep.
That's what's so beautiful. He's like sliding right past the censors on that one. Like getting around the censors. God, that's beautiful. So speaking show this.
Speaking of Brandon, so I was making the image for our thumbnail where it's got Biden driving Benny the cab from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I'm like, he needs to be driving a clown car. Nope, he needs to be driving the fire truck from Dumbo. So I made this tweet and it said, found a picture of the Biden administration putting out the fires they started. And so this is a picture of Joe Biden driving the fire truck with all the clowns falling off.
That's awesome, dude. Oh my God.
I even gave him a nose and a fire hat.
Yeah, I see that.
I should put Kamala Harris in there too.
Yeah. She should be the one like in the back there barely holding on, like
And then I'll put the steering wheel on the back will be Barack Obama because he's actually steering this whole thing.
Yeah. God. Okay, dude, really quick, like I gotta say, you know, I didn't like Trump very much, you know, honestly. He's an egotistical asshole.
Yep, agreed.
But I gotta say, you know, before COVID hit, our economy was really good. Prices of food were down. Price of gas was way down. There were plenty of jobs everywhere. I don't like him, but the economy under him was really good.
So, I was talking to my buddy Eric, and he voted for Trump, and somebody was calling him a racist. He's like, no, I'm not a racist just because I didn't vote for Joe Biden. I just know how economics work.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing that Joe Biden apparently doesn't know how to do. And I'm 100% certain he's not doing a whole lot right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely showing.
Like,
I think he's barely hanging on.
Like if anything was a puppet government, this one is.
It sure seems like it, yeah. I mean, and I think that's why, you know, one of the reasons why Trump was so unpopular is just because he can't be controlled like Biden is.
Yeah.
Biden is a fucking puppet.
The establishment hated Trump.
Right.
Hated Trump. So
I know they did. Because Trump's like, fuck you, I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to do what I want to do. And they don't like that.
I was talking to my dad today, and the interesting thing that I told him this, and he, like, all of the fucking media and all the detractors for Trump, everything that they said that Trump was doing that he wasn't actually doing, the Biden administration is done. But we're hearing fucking crickets from that group.
Right. The Biden administration's doing it. Obama fucking did it. Obama bombed the most out of like any fucking president in the Middle East, dude. And Trump's like, fuck that. Like, let's get out of there. Like, we're done over there, you know? And then there was a date to pull out of
Afghanistan.
And then who fucking botched that big time.
Biden.
Biden administration. You know, like they couldn't even carry that out. And then he's sitting there on the news going like, no, it will not be like Vietnam. And no, it won't be like where people are on the roofs trying to get it. No, that won't happen at all. And then what happens? People are clinging onto airplanes.
We got fucking recreations of Saigon.
Yeah. Fucking people are falling off of the airplanes because it's such a fucking wasteland over there that they literally risk their lives to hold on to an airplane that's got to fly for 20 hours back to wherever the fuck it's going.
Yep.
And like, I'm going to try and hold on for 20 hours rather than be in this shit. And then, I can't hang on. So I fall from 20,000 feet and then splat. Because that was apparently better than living there.
Apparently.
Anyway, side rant. We've been doing so many side
rants. I'm gonna I know you like to have the conversation and just kind of just do the conversation thing and just kind of go off on tangents. But
let's go.
We're about 20 minutes into this now, so we're gonna go to Actually, I gotta push the button because I think this is
push the button.
There we go.
Bitch.
Yep.
I'm thinking about changing that to put different like shitty people coming in and out.
Yeah, no, that's totally good, dude.
Okay.
So, this one, Roseville police seek woman hiding children from their father after court ordered custody to him.
Jesus Christ.
So this is one of the few cases where the father actually gets custody of the kids, like full custody. Most of the time, as we all know, it is the mother who gets the custody, at least majority custody.
Have you seen the documentary Red Pill?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was if anybody hasn't seen it, I'll put a link in the description to the trailer.
From Cassie J.
Definitely, I think it might be free on one of the streaming platforms, maybe Hulu, but it's I don't know. I'll look it up, and if it is, I'll link to it.
Really good,
but it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Roseville, Michigan.
That reminds me of a quick tangent. I was reading a book from Christina Hofstetter. It was like The War on Boys or something like that. And she started as a feminist, and they call her based mom or whatever on the internet. But the same day I posted a link to Cassie J's documentary, like the trailer for it, and then I posted a picture of me sitting on a bar reading her book. And then one of my old high school friends who was super left leaning is like, dude, you need to see a psychiatrist, preferably a female. And I'm like, what does gender have to do with this? Are you talking? I can't hear you.
Oh yeah. I said no. I was muted there for a second. I had to type something. But I said, no.
And
no.
So
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Like, what does gender have to do with it at all?
Yeah. That's the whole problem.
Sexist.
That's the whole problem in the first place.
Exactly.
Okay. That was
damn.
Quick tangent. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Anyway,
good.
So Roseville, Michigan. The police are looking for a woman who they say is hiding 3 children after custody was awarded to their father earlier this month. A court gave custody of Samuel Tenney, 7, Vanessa Tenney, 11, and Bella Tenney, 12, to their father, John, on July 8th. However, police said their mother, Ruth Ann Amo,
it's probably Amo.
Amo is hiding the children from John and police do not know if the children are safe. Amo is a 37-year-old white woman. She is 5'4" and weighs 140 pounds. Any information, please call this. And they have some pictures of the kids. And
this is from the 22nd of July. Is there an update to this story?
Yeah. So it's a little older. I have not been able to find any update to the story. But you know, this This makes me sick. You know, Ike's gonna try and find out.
Let's see, we got an August 2nd update
Oh.
here. There it is. Missing
Oh.
Roseville children. Go away.
Get out of here.
Damn it!
Fuck.
No, I just have to turn off. I just have to turn off my ad blocker.
Okay.
Missing Roseville children found safe in Florida.
Oh, good.
God,
Good. Oh
this
my
is why
God.
I turned put the fucking ad blocker on.
Let's read. I can't read that. So
Okay, I got this. 3 Roseville children were missing with their mother for over a week. Were found safe Sunday in another state and were to be reunited with their father, according to police. The children had been missing since July 22nd. Deputy Police Chief Mitch Berlin said Monday police located the children on the street through investigative measures. Another police agency picked them up and they were placed with protective services.
Wait a minute. On the street?
Yeah. Let's see. They were taken on
What
the
were
street
these children
in a
doing
non-confrontation.
on the street?
I don't know if "on the street" is a term that they use for like going out somewhere else to get them, or what it means. Let's see. Let's read a little bit. Obviously, okay. Tenney's attorney is elated. Blah blah blah. Yeah, no, it doesn't really go into. It doesn't really go into a lot of detail. The couple divorced in 2016 during a contentious court custody battle. One of the issues was raised was this is really bad writing. Was Amos's health competency, according to Robble. There have been various forms of custody arrangements, Robble said, until Rancilio's recent order. Tenney, 33, was charged in June 2015 with 2 felony counts of second-degree criminal sexual conduct with a person under the age of 13. According to court records, a Macomb Circuit Court jury found him not guilty of the crimes in March 2016, according to the Circuit Court records. So I think that's why she had custody, is because he was under investigation for sexual assault of a minor.
Wow. Whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to rephrase that. Sexual conduct with a person under the age of 13.
Yeah, right.
I'm starting to think here there might be a pattern. I think it might have been like, this is just me speculating here. I'm not saying that this is what happened. The wife maybe could have put in a thing to the DA saying, like, anonymously, this is happening.
Right.
That's
exactly.
in a lot of cases like this, it has happened. I'm not saying it happened this time, but I've seen it happen before.
Yeah, no, all these false allegations and stuff like that. Okay, it was obviously a false allegation if he got the custody of the kids, because there's no way a judge would give custody of the children to a dad with
hold on,
these kind of things going on.
It said it right here. A Macomb Circuit Court jury found him not guilty of the crimes in 2016.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like just recently that he got full custody, because she's insane.
Yeah. Especially if she fled to Florida. Where are they from originally? Michigan? Look at the original.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
I think it was Roseville, Michigan.
Yeah, Roseville, Michigan. Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude, so, yeah. She took them over state lines. That's a big time film. Dude, this bitch needs to be fucking locked up.
Okay, I'm going to do the thing. She gets an award today.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the next time I update that, I'll put the award over my face. Because it's not that hard to do.
Fucking bitch, dude.
Hold on.
Bitches make me fucking sick, man.
Yep.
Thank you. God damn.
Okay, let's talk just very quickly. We're going to talk about this. So
yeah, I've only heard about this. I don't know any details.
Okay, so this article has a little bit more information than was available on Thursday. So I think, was it Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. So Alec Baldwin was told prop gun was safe before fatal shooting affidavit says. So according to the article, so what happened here? I'm going to put me back on. What happened here was Alec Baldwin was shooting a movie in Albuquerque, New Mexico,
Right.
and it's called Rust, and it's a period piece. And so they had the period piece gun, and so what happened was the assistant director handed him the gun, said cold gun. And so that means that there's no rounds, there's no blanks. Because blank, you can still kill yourself with a blank. There was actually a guy in like the 70s for a TV show that took a gun that had a blank in it. Because there's still stuff, it still has pressure that comes out. He shot himself in the head with a blank and died on the spot.
Yeah, because there's still like a pot. It still makes a.
Well,
like
yeah, no, there's still
or
some
whatever.
like there's a percussion cap and there's still like
Yeah.
some gunpowder in there, and so it's
Right,
still
right.
the pressure coming out of that is strong. It's almost like they literally like will just take the bullet piece. For some of them they'll just take the tip off, and that's all. That's how some people they stopped doing that, but that's how they used to make blanks and like rudimentary blanks, but. So what happened was he handed him the gun. They were shooting scenes where he was pointing the gun towards the camera, and so it was like he pointed off camera. And the what was her what was her name? I think she was the prop man. It wasn't the prop manager, but I can't remember her name. But it was Helena Hutchins. She was a wife and a mother, and she was one of the like assistant directors or something on here. I don't remember exactly what her role was, but she was cinematographer. She was a cinematographer. She was standing in front of the director, and so Alec Baldwin has the gun, shoots it. It goes through her chest and actually goes through her, and then it hits the director in the shoulder.
Oh shit!
And she was life flighted and then pronounced dead at the hospital. The problem I have with this is Alec Baldwin is a huge proponent for gun control. And now he's killed more people than 99.9% of American gun owners.
Yep.
But also I don't mean that like I kind of mean that as a tongue-in-cheek response, but it's still a tragedy. The thing is, with gun safety, and the first thing you learn, you treat every gun as if it's loaded. However, in the movie industry, it's a little bit different because you're not the rule is you only point a gun at something you want to destroy. So if I point a gun at you, that means I want to kill you. It means I want you dead. Right. It means I'm never going to shoot a gun at you because I don't want you dead.
Yep.
So Alec Baldwin, I think, just didn't have the kind of respect for the tool that he was using. And so when the assistant director if the assistant director handed me a gun and said cold gun, I would be like,
yeah,
okay, cold gun. Or
no, so I see what you're getting at. Like, because he didn't know how to handle an actual gun. He didn't have that education.
He's used guns before
in
his job, so he does know
but that's
a little
not the
bit.
Same. I don't know.
But,
that doesn't seem like the same to me.
Like Eric was showing me the new gun that he got, and so it's like a Mauser. It's like an original World War II Mauser that probably was used in World War II, and I got to see it. And so I was watching him. His buddy looked at it. They pulled the bar back. They looked in, made sure there wasn't anything in it. And when I got the gun, I saw two other people do this, but I did the same thing. Because as soon as that gun's in my hand, it's my responsibility. Right. And had they missed something, I probably would have caught it or whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's the same thing when I go and like hang out with my dad, because my dad's he's got a bunch of guns. He has a big gun collection, but every time, he'll fuck with the gun and show it to me, and he'll check the chamber. He gives it to me to look at. I check the chamber still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still look through it, and if I want to play with it, I point it away. I don't even pull the trigger most of the time. I just look through it to like see what the lineup is and everything like that, and the weight and everything like that. And
That's
that's
also one of the.
And I point it at something that I'm okay. Like if it goes off,
If there is a projectile in there,
Right.
and if you're going to dry fire it, you make sure that it's pointed in a direction where it's
Right.
not going to hurt anybody or anything that you care about.
yeah. The only time I've ever dry fired a gun is like if it's at the ground.
Yes, that's the best. That
And-
is the proper way to do
Right.
it.
Right. So yeah, it's not that hard, folks.
No, it's not.
It's
The
pretty common knowledge.
So the thing is, I think the common rule of thumb is if the gun is in your hand, it's your responsibility. So regardless of what the assistant director said, it's your responsibility once that gun is in your hand to make sure that gun is going to do the things that you want it to do.
Mhm.
Regardless of like if you're gonna shoot, if you're gonna point it and pull the trigger, just to like get like the hammer pulling back and everything, that's your responsibility.
It is.
The other thing
totally.
that isn't mentioned in this article is days before, most of the crew of this movie left because the production company wasn't putting them up in a local hotel. They put them up in a hotel an hour away. So at the end, beginning of the day, they had to drive an hour to get to set.
Oh.
End of a long day. Some of the night shoots, they have to drive back an hour, exhausted, and they were just not getting treated well. And even Alec Baldwin admitted that. And he was I think he's one of the executive producers in this movie too. And so the crew walked up, and just days before they hired a brand new local crew. So don't know if this gun is one of the guns that was kept on set, or if it was from the crew that left, or if it was a new gun that they had acquired. So first off, the assistant director was probably handed that by a prop master. The prop master said cold gun. First off, it's the prop master's job to check that it's a cold gun. And if you're going to tell the actor it's a cold gun, it's your job to make sure it's a cold gun. And then it's the actor's job to make sure it's a cold gun.
Right.
One of the problems I have with this Variety article is they call it a prop gun. I'm pretty sure if it's going to shoot a projectile, it's not a prop, it's an actual gun.
Yeah, no shit, right? That is a live gun at that point.
But I'm going to show this. There
This is great.
There isn't any anything tragic in this footage, but this is a actor's rendition of what happened on set the day that this happened.
I don't think I've ever looked in this drawer. Wow, a gun!
Wow.
I wonder if it's loaded. No.
No.
That's from the IT crowd. The IT crowd's amazing if you get a chance to watch it. Okay, let's see. Well, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Ooh, let's
really.
Let's do this real quick because I thought this was interesting.
Beautiful.
So we've got here. We're going to talk about In-N-Out. The only In-N-Out in San Francisco was closed by San Francisco. So San Francisco is, and I'm going to say it, retarded.
Yep.
Hard R and everything.
Hard R and everything.
Hold on.
How dare you!
Thank you. Yes.
So San Francisco temporarily closes In-N-Out for not enforcing vaccine mandates. Restaurant fires back. So according to this article, the restaurant reopened, and they have no indoor dining. And so here it is. This is from Fox. This article's from the Daily Wire. The San Francisco Department of Health closed the Fisherman's Wharf In-N-Out location on October 14th after the popular burger joint did not check the vaccination status of customers, which violates an August mandate from city requiring indoor diners to show proof of vaccination. So, my thing here is, what?
Yeah, really, right?
Okay, so there's a lot of quotes here from In-N-Out, and I want to read them all because they're amazing. So, our store properly and clearly posted signage to communicate local vaccination requirements. After closing our restaurant, local regulators informed us that our restaurant associates must actively intervene by demanding proof of vaccination and photo identification from every customer. Then act as enforcement personnel by barring entry for any customers without the proper documentation. We refuse to become the vaccination police for any government, Western declared, slamming the San Francisco Department of Health's requirements as unreasonable, invasive, and unsafe, and accusing the city of asking restaurants to segregate customers based on vaccination documentation.
Oh.
Wait. The city of San Francisco is mad that In-N-Out isn't segregating people.
Oh, the irony.
Are we pro-segregation?
Oh, the irony.
Are we pro-segregation now?
I guess so. And Ike, what group of people has the lowest vaccination rate?
We got hit with we got hit with medical misinformation the last time we talked about that.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
It's
Sorry
black
about that.
people.
Right. It's the browns and the blacks that don't like getting the jab.
Okay, here we go. So this is my favorite part.
Hey, sorry. You POCs, you got to sit over here, and you non-POCs, you got to sit over here, and you non-POCs, since you took the coof cover up, we're gonna give you food first, and you POCs, we're gonna serve you last over there.
Okay, so
because that's how we do it in these progressive cities.
Here's my favorite quote from the entire thing. We fiercely disagree with any government dictate that forces a private company to discriminate against customers who choose to patronize their business.
Beautiful.
Hold on.
Yeah. We need that. We need like a crowd, like clapping.
Oh,
like,
I can get one in here. I'll get one next time.
Well, hey, we still need to get my own soundboard, and then I can start playing.
I can send you a link to pick one up.
I know. I've been lazy and
they have them
very frugal about this.
They have them at Best Buy.
Oh. I have no excuse.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh god.
I think that's enough of that. But I want to continue with the trend of don't tread on me.
Yeah.
So we've got here Seattle police officers unfurl Gadsden flags from patrol cars to protest vaccine mandates. And so, like, I found this article through the R Libertarian subreddit.
Yeah.
The comments on this are hilarious because you got all these libertarians saying like, "Oh, the jackboots don't want to be forced to do something."
That is pretty funny.
Yeah. So they're like
pretty good.
Enforcement for thee, but not for me.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's kind of the idea of this, but so like what is it here? So they put Gadsden flags on their thing on their cars. And so Seattle Police Patrol cars were photographed, blah, 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 whatever, doesn't matter. So here it is. Washington State employees are required to submit proof of vaccination by Monday. Well, this was last Monday. Seattle Police Officers Guild President Mike Salone said officers won't face immediate termination, but will face a Loudermill hearing. where the officer can publicly state why they refuse to comply with the mandate before formally separating or before formal separation from the force.
Wow.
And so, like, I don't care about the rest of this, but this is my favorite part of this whole thing. There's this one officer has this very heartfelt, like, so when an officer retires from the force, they do a final call off, and so I don't know if it's a final call sign off. It's a final sign off, and so they'll say their piece or whatever, and then the dispatch will respond back with like, thank you for your service or whatever. This one is one of the best.
This is my final sign-off after 22 years of serving the citizens of the state of Washington, being asked to leave because I am dirty. Numerous fatalities, injuries. I've worked sick. I've played sick. We've buried lots of friends over these years. I'd like to thank you guys. I'd like to thank the citizens of Yakima County, as well as my fellow officers within the Valley. Without you guys, I wouldn't have been very successful, and you've kept me safe and got me home to my family every night. Thank you for that. Wish I could say more, but this is it. So, State 1034, this is the last time you'll hear me in a state patrol car. And Jay Inslee can kiss my ass.
He did a mic drop.
Yes,
he did a mic drop.
Yes, he did. And Jay Inslee can kiss my ass.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, but sad at the same time, man. That's
We need to have a button and an overlay for heroes.
yeah.
For epic. It'll be like that Snoop Dogg da 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 when they have the sunglasses come down.
Oh yeah, the oh shit, what is that? The deal with it?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Deal with it sunglasses?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh man.
Okay.
We should get those for ourselves too.
Actually,
Both of us.
I have a pair.
Have them come down, and then we have to like line up where they are.
No, I legit have a pair of actual sunglasses that are cut out in that
shit.
shape. I think I have. I think I
shit.
have two pair. Let me see if I can find them. I'll get if I find them. If I find them, I'll give you one. I think it's in a backpack that's in my closet, but I gotta dig through my closet because there's a lot of shit.
Oh my god,
in there.
that'd be the shit. Then we could be like, just slowly.
No,
put
you
them on.
gotta pull them from the top.
Oh yeah, come down. That would be amazing. That would be the shit.
Okay.
And that, sorry people that listen to us. Then you got to tune in to the stream to be able to see it.
Wait,
So.
while you can.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do have a backlog of every episode, and if and when that happens, I can and will upload it to another service. There is one service that has one of our episodes that got banned. You can watch the full episode there, but
Where is it?
I don't remember.
I hope it's Odyssey. Odyssey's cool.
I've not heard about Odyssey. I'll look into that.
Odyssey's awesome. Yeah, I think it's
okay.
If it keeps going, if YouTube keeps going the way it's going, then Odyssey's going to replace them. So,
Okay.
I think.
We got about 10 minutes ish left. Do you want to do my thing or your thing? Because I'm okay with
Let's
either.
do your thing.
Okay.
Let's do your thing.
So, one of my favorite things is when the far left decide that they want to eat their own.
Yes.
So
I love it.
The Handmaid's Tale is a story. Actually, let me while I'm talking about this, let me pull this up really quick. The Handmaid's Tale is a story about a super ultra conservative country that treats women like second-class citizens.
Oh.
And so it's essentially Sharia law from I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. The Taliban's not wrong about women. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Oh, you should. You should say it out loud.
That's a joke. I'm not actually serious about that.
Because I agree. Oh, there comes my inner misogyny again.
But so the woman that created the Handmaid's Tale
Uh-huh.
is in trouble for being a TERF now. So she made a leftist propaganda piece that's on Hulu. I'm going to be 100% upfront. I've never seen The Handmaid's Tale, never read The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
I don't have any plans to do either or, but I just found this hilarious.
Oh.
And so, Handmaid's Tale author Atwood sparks controversy. The danger of passive transphobia.
Oh, of course.
Do you want to see what her transgression was?
Let's do it, man.
Why can't we say women anymore?
Because
It's an article. It's an article of talking about how the left has the far left, the fringe groups have hijacked language. Like we have Latinx, and we can't have gendered language anymore. So instead of saying woman, you say menstruators or ovary havers. Actually, there's a list of them on here.
ovary havers.
Hold on. Let's see here.
What?
Oh no, this is a good one. Let's see. There's a thing in here about Ruth Bader
God.
Ginsburg. That's
so
hilarious.
They're so dumb.
Okay,
so
so
dumb.
here it is. The American Civil Liberties Union took detestable liberties by deliberately mauling the words of beloved and brilliant Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So this right here is what they said in their tweet. This is what they said. The decision whether or not to bear a child is central to a person's life, to their well-being and dignity. When the government controls the decision for people, they are being treated as less than a fully adult human and responsible for their own choices.
Ugh.
So let me put it this way. 0.36% of the United States population is erasing the other 99.9. No, what is it? 7%.
Yeah. Well, of course.
No, 6%. We'll say 99.7%. So
Because they're so oppressed.
99.7% of the United States population, actually we'll say 50% of that is women. And 0.36%, we'll say half of that. We'll say half of that is actually it probably isn't even half. It's a little less than half from some of the information I found. So it's going to be 0.14% of the United States population.
Okay.
No, we'll round up. We'll say 0.2%. 0.2% of the American population is controlling the language of how we refer to the rest of the female population in America.
Right.
So
Because they're so oppressed.
I can't say women. It's ovary havers or they've also used the term prostate havers.
Huh?
Yeah.
So is that me?
Yeah.
I have a prostate.
Childbearing people.
Oh, Jesus.
Here it is. This is a
God.
good one here from the same article. In one fell swoop, the Lancet, remember this is a medical publication, reduced womanhood biologically or metaphorically to purely anatomical parts, a gross reversal of the century-long campaign to not only achieve equal rights, but for women to be seen as more than their biological and rampantly objectified, sexualized packaging.
Kitching. Oh my god.
Oh no. There's a so do you know
Oh.
what ratioing is?
No.
It's a term for Twitter. It's a term for Twitter. So if you get more comments than likes on your tweet, you've been ratioed. But if you get more likes, than comments, then you're not ratioed. People will agree. You know what's missing from this tweet?
What?
Comments.
Oh.
There's no comments. So you go to this tweet here. This is like replies. You have retweets and likes. All you have here is retweets, quote tweets, and likes. There's no like information for people commenting on it. How many people commented? Because Twitter's hiding it.
God damn it, Twitter.
Twitter is hiding it because there's more likes than comments on it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with all these Joe Biden things. YouTube, like on YouTube, like a bunch of Joe Biden videos are getting like more downvotes than upvotes, and they just hide it all. And they disable comments.
Right.
Actually, no, they don't hide it. They reset the thumbs down on it.
Ugh.
This is the culture war.
Yeah.
And we're winning because the people that are in control of culture can't control the culture.
And then what's funny is they call themselves the victims. They say they're the victims, but they're controlling or attempting to control the culture and the language and the thoughts. And thoughts, I mean thoughts and then
Thoughts.
thoughts, titties, yeah.
So
this
website USA Today, I tried to do a bunch of highlighting on this article, but this website's a total crock of shit. And this article talks about how they're in a war and how stuff like that other article can and will cause violence. And then it mentions the new Dave Chappelle special on Netflix. With how much people are outraged about this, or how much the outrage that people are giving about this, about the Dave Chappelle
outrage.
No, the Dave Chappelle special. How much screen time that the news is giving the outrage to the Dave Chappelle special just makes me want to watch it all that much more. And I watched it like a couple days after it came out. Really good. So one of the things that Dave does in that a lot of these people don't realize is he's punching up and not punching down.
I know. It's so great, dude.
Have you seen it?
I love Dave. No, I haven't, but
it's so good.
God, I love him.
But the thing is, like, they're saying that this is violence against the trans community. There was a protest at Netflix against Dave Chappelle, but then there was a counter protest. Guess who were the aggressors in the counter protest? The protest came and there was one video where they ripped a sign down where it says "I stand with Dave," and then they started yelling that the guy had a gun.
Right.
Like,
with no evidence.
Like, the problem here is if you are correct in what you're talking about, people will stand with you. You don't have to make shit up. You don't have to lie. You don't have to harass people. You don't have to fucking make the opposition feel afraid. I'm looking at you, Antifa. But if you are correct in what you're saying, then there's not going to be any pushback.
No. And also, like, okay, what that person is doing is yelling fire in a crowded theater.
Yep.
And if they're going like, "Oh, he has a gun," and then the police are like, "Why did you yell it out?" "Well, because I didn't like him." Well, then you go to jail.
Exactly.
You get arrested for inciting violence. The very thing that you're sitting here talking about is so bad, and you think that they're doing, here you are doing it. You idiot. You don't understand. These people don't get it. These people are so fucking stupid,
Yes,
dude.
they are. I'm trying to find to find on her page that specific tweet. There it is. Okay. Oh, here it is. I found it. Like that link, the link to the tweet didn't have it, but on her page it has it. It's 4.7K replies versus 11K likes. So if somebody gets ratioed, it's more replies than likes. And she's not ratioed because I'm going to say 99.8%, maybe 50.8% of the United States population identifies as a woman. And I'm not trying to alienate the trans community.
Right.
I'm just saying, why do I have to change my speech for less than a half of a percent of the population?
Yeah. This is I don't.
This is compelled speech via bullying. Like the only reason I would say I would refuse to do this. The only reason I would start talking like these fucking idiots that talk like they're fucking retarded. The only reason I would talk like that is to not get my house firebombed.
Yeah.
And just because, like, I say this all the time. Like, if I get into a wreck and the guy that's at fault comes at me, he's like, you ran into my car. I'm like, I'm going to beat you up. I'm like, just because you beat me up, just because you can kick my ass, doesn't mean that you're fucking right, dipshit.
Yep. No, totally. This is... Oh, boy.
The problem here is...
Oh, boy.
The problem here is the hate mob came after her. And then the love mob showed up and was like, oh, you should keep doing the things you're doing. We like your content. I'm not a big fan of hers, but I'm coming here to fucking defend her.
Right.
That's true libertarianism.
Yeah.
Like, I wholeheartedly don't agree with some of the things that she's saying, but I'll goddamn fight for her right to fucking say it.
Amen to that, dude.
Let's
free speech absolutist.
Let's cheers to that.
Let's cheers to fucking
hey, one,
that.
two, let's go.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a damn good one.
Okay.
Fuck,
well,
let's end on that free speech note.
Now that I ranted and then said some fun things.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Here. That's what we do here. We're all about the free speech here at the Seriously Podcast.
I have to pee really bad. But that's good because we are at the end of this shit.
Yep.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, especially if you disagree with us. And don't forget to...
Yep. Let's get it right here. Twirl your Tweety, folks.
And like I say every time, if we say something that's factually incorrect, I would like to know. Because if I'm saying something that's incorrect, if I'm saying something that's factually incorrect, I like to be corrected. If it's an opinion, fuck you. Fuck you. But if I say something that's factually incorrect, you can email us, seriouslycast@gmail.com. I check that every day. It goes directly to my phone. You can tweet at us. I don't check that out. I don't check that every day. You can message us directly here on SeriouslyCast on YouTube. You can put a comment down below. I know Carl's done that a few times. I love you, Carl.
Thanks, Carl.
But if that's it, let's just be nice to each other. And I know
really.
I know I said some shitty things to the trans community, but I'm not anti-trans. I'm just anti-compelled speech.
Yes.
Like I shouldn't have to.
That's what I am too.
Like yes, if you identify as a trans person, I will call you by your pronouns. I'm just not going to allow you to be like, I'm a man, but you look like a woman. Ooh. Okay, no, that's a whole rant that I don't want to get into. Okay,
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna push the button. Okay.
All right, man.
We'll see you guys next.
See y'all later, folks.
See you next week.